these things. Welcome to what used to be the front line, soldier. Something very strange is happening out here. I'm just a grunt. Not a very smart grunt at that. Maybe you can sort things out for me. Problem? I've got a battlefield full of ghosts, sprung out of the ground like corn in the month of mid-year. They killed those
Cash Bear.
bastards, which is crazy.
Welcome to my channel.
How do you kill what's already dead?
Slow Call.
My mages
Welcome
can't
to my
even
channel.
agree on what to do.
Lurks. Welcome to my channel.
I've known Furan and Risa for a while now. I respect them both. I just need to know which of them has the better idea. Start with Furan, then talk to Risa. Hear them out and do what they ask of you. When you've decided what's best, let me know. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what I was going to do out here. Thank you, Traveler. Yes, damned skeevers snuck around the city and came at us from the wastes to the north. Damned good strategy. Hit us from this side and by sea and squeezed the city in the middle. Hope Holgun and his troops are holding up. You hard of hearing. Yes, the city's under attack. Damn daggers came right out of the sea, trying to take the watch from under us. I'd be with Holgun myself if these spirits hadn't come out to play. Do I look like a Telvanni mage? I have no idea. Furan said something about climber elves. I guess the Dark Elves used to be really good at scaling mountains. Look, just ask him and leave me to the soldiering.
Today? Of all days? What was it about today that made these spirits become so restless? Ah, greetings. Yes, I was just thinking about the situation here. These spirits make up an ancient army of Kaimer warriors. Blade masters from the time before Red Mountain. It's fascinating to observe ancestors so closely. My brother's plan, actually. Giron believes we can control the dead, harness them in a powerful defense for the Watch. His method must be tested before we attempt a larger ritual. Take this smoky pendant and use it on one of the ancient dead. You may have to weaken it a bit first. If it binds a spirit, bring both back to me. If it doesn't, well, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Go bind a spirit. I need to know if the ritual can work. Do you really need to know more to use Giron's pendant? Fine. I will answer what questions you have. Yes, the ancient precursors to the noble Dark Elf race. Warred with the Dwemer and the Needs from the north, sought to master the world around them. A rich race with a fascinating history, but not important right now. They seem to be attacking everyone. Clearly, these soldiers died in battle, in death, their hatred and battle lust lives on eternally. The perfect weapon in the right hands. I have theories. The volcano, the Covenant, several variables to account for. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say some kind of magical disturbance, combined with the presence of an invading...
Honor to you, traveler. Name's Naril. I'm guessing you're new in town and need some work. It's a bit of luck we met, because I need some help in a business deal. You may have heard Stonefalls is under attack. This makes some things very lucrative. Take wine. If I had a particular bottle, there's a party who'd pay well for it. Please, procure. There's a bottle of Tears of Amaya hoarded by a Nord tavern keeper here. I offered to buy, but he won't sell. Frankly, he'll never drink it, so he'd never know if it was replaced by a copy. I knew you were game. It's the Fish Stink, down by the docks. A brute named Hector runs it. He's unreasonable about his precious bottle. You can't just smooth talk it away from him. With cleverness, swap that bottle out when he's not looking. He probably can't tell the difference between good wine and swill. I knew you were game.
Meanie. Welcome to my channel. Meanie. Said. Sleek High. Sweet Dark Dragoness. Said. Hi Meanie I. Meanie. Said. Hi 3. Sweet Dark Dragoness. Said. How are you? Smiley face. Commander Root. Welcome to my channel.
Always a
There you
pleasure,
are.
Thar.
Took you long enough.
Try not to lose those stones.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
Meanie. Said.
I see my
Somewhat
summons
tired
reached you.
but can't close shutters, so
Good.
I'm not tired
You
enough
may wonder
yet to
who
sleep.
I am and why I sent for you.
Meanie.
Don't. Just
Said.
trust me. I have
You?
only the best interests of the Empire in mind, but we must leave now if we're going to take advantage of the situation.
Sweet Dark Dragoness. Said.
A situation
I am doing
that could
fine.
end the Three
Just
Banners
got out of
War
the
and
shower.
return
It was
Iran,
refreshing.
Emmerich and Yoren
Meanie.
to their senses.
Said.
While these children squabble
Sounds
over
good,
territory,
X3.
the common people and the Empire suffer. We need to jump on this opportunity, don't you agree? Simply put, I
Meanie.
just acquired two halves
Said.
of an ancient tablet.
I shall will
Rathstone.
take one Oswell
It forms a
R and
map
almost
that will
3
lead us to
a.m.
a
best
weapon
time what
capable
cha
of forcing
think.
all sides
Laughing
to
face.
cease their aggressive behavior. Help me find this weapon and we can end the war.
Sweet Dark Dragoness. Said. Oh, that would be nice. Love, a nice warm bath before bed.
We must hurry. Even now, someone follows me, resisting my best efforts
Meanie.
to identify them.
Said.
While I deal with this
Not
threat,
going
I need
to
you
sleep.
to begin the process
Sad
of locating
face.
the triangulants. Without them, the map is
Meanie.
worthless.
Said. And don't have a bathtub anymore. Laughing face.
I am Abner Tharn, advisor to emperors for well over 100 years. I most recently served as the Grand Chancellor and the Imperial Battle Mage for Varen Aquilarius. I assume my qualifications meet with your approval. I want to reunite the warring territories under a single banner. The Empire must be reborn. This weapon represents the best chance to accomplish that, and I require your help to convince Lawmaster Dagariel Drow to lead us to the Triangulants. Of course it is. I just invented it. Right now, the map shown on the Wrathstone has no identifying features. Without the Triangulants, I have no context by which to read the map. I know a Khajiiti Lawmaster, however, who can help with that. Each half of the tablet contains part of a map and an inscription. Khanzari and the Demon Weapon. The key to finding the Triangulants resides in that Khajiiti myth. We must convince Dagariel Drow to direct us to storytellers who know the legend. Dagariel Drow often relaxes in stone falls. We need to bring him a gift, however, and I happen to know he is fond of dusk mushrooms. Gather the mushrooms in High Tide Hollow, then meet me at the Lawmaster's camp. I'll mark the location on your map. I know about a great many things, but Khajiiti legends tend to be convoluted. The Lawmaster must direct us to the secret order of storytellers, the Moon Singers. Only they can set us on the correct path. Now, gather the mushrooms for Dagariel Drow. An associate pointed me toward the scholar, Thariah, who agreed to deliver the tablet. She uncovered the two halves at Frostvault and Garlas Malatar, then had the audacity to charge me a small fortune. Still, the tablet forms the map we need.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Still a warm shower is nice, smiley face.
The tablet speaks of Khanzari and the demon weapon he hid away in an ancient place of power. But the map isn't complete. It requires triangulants to serve as orientation points. Without those, it's worthless. That's where the menial labor? I think not. But weren't you paying attention? Someone has been following me ever since I
That's
decided
true,
upon
but
this
someone
course of
is
action.
sleeping
Despite
next to
my
the
efforts,
bathroom,
their identity
tongue
remains
sticking out.
annoyingly elusive. Only a mage of great power could hide from me.
Sweet Dark Dragoness
I
said.
doubt my stalker has any
Who?
interest in you. Why do you think I requested your aid? Given your relative unimportance, you should be able to travel unmolested. Once I've dealt with my stalker, I'll join you at Dagariel Drow's camp.
Finally! Glad to see that my calculations and speculations proved correct. I assumed you'd eventually show up here, and as usual, the Great Mage was right. Now, come closer. We have much to discuss, you and I. I recently received a message that was apparently meant for you, from an oracle. It came to me in a most unsettling manner. Anyway, I determined the chances of meeting you here, and there you are. Saves me the trouble of crafting a message stone. Well, I was about to portal to Alinor for a proper meal, but since you're here now, we might as well discuss that message. It came from Mariv, an oracle of the weird. I usually avoid soothsayers, but Mariv possesses a genuine talent. Down to the last syllable. Her predictions are open to interpretation, but what she said made me uneasy. A web of trouble. The island that went away, 3 dark princes, and your name. After that, she stopped responding to my projections. It means you need to find the Oracle and make sure she's all right. I enchanted a small boat to take you to an isolated part of Bankarai, near her last known location. And take this Medallion of Summoning. Use it to call upon me if the need arises. As it so happens, the Great Mage knows a great deal about a great many things. What else can I tell you before you go? Uneasy? I don't believe that's the word I used. Nevertheless, her prophetic verses tend to be loquacious and hauntingly beautiful. This one was terse. It mentioned trouble of some sort, a vanishing island and dark princes, probably Daedra. Well, trouble could mean almost anything, though nothing good. The island could refer to Artaeum, the home of the Psijic Order. It disappeared more than 300 years ago. And I have heard rumors about some sort of Daedric alliance. You'll have to take that up with the Oracle. I suppose you figured into her vision, or whatever it is that spawns her prognostications. If this message came from anyone else, I'd say it was some sort of ruse. Mariv, however, is the genuine article. Oracle Mariv belongs to the Weird, a sisterhood of witches that revere the natural world. Mariv started receiving visions at a young age. Over the years, she has provided the Mages Guild and the Psijic Order with warnings we could act upon. The usual sorts of dire predictions. Most recently, Mariv foresaw the deaths of Kings Fulbert and Tamlian. She has an unusual knack, an ability to see into other realms as well as into possible futures. Makes her useful to the Psijic Order.
JODJA1337.
Believe me, I tried.
Welcome to
Mariv
my
has
channel.
always been a loner, even more so than her fellow Wirises. She said she had more to do and that you would come to save her. So get to it! Go save the Oracle! Then get her to tell you more about her vision. Surely you can puzzle that one out on your own. It will take you exactly where I told it to go. But the magic isn't permanent. Best get a move on. You don't want to be on that tiny boat in the middle of the ocean when the spell wears off. Give you the... What? Do you think I have a boat in my pocket? That it folds up and fits in your backpack? Ridiculous! It's nearby on the docks. I'll mark the location on your map. I did get the name the Oracle provided me with right, didn't I? I've magicked the medallion so that you can use it to call me to your location, provided the need is great and I'm not otherwise occupied. Be sure to save it for a special occasion.
You received my message! Excellent! I appreciate your prompt attention. New members are the lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me. West of here, on the coast near Ash Mountain, lies a Dwemer ruin, the Inner Sea Armature. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find. The Inner Sea Armature is a dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept. I am the master of Incunabula, the keeper of tomes. I've come here to inspect the local Arcaneum, the Guild's library. I've dedicated my life to expanding our Guild's knowledge. Standards must be kept. We have ears everywhere, Adept. An intelligence report fell into my hands that mentioned these tomes. We are neutral in the war for Cyrodiil, and proud of it. That doesn't mean we don't take an interest when the hidden Armigers notice something. The intelligence arm of the Ebonheart Pact. Rumor is that there used to be an alchemy group from within House Telvanni who jumped ship. Now they answer to King Yoren personally, and the Aid only knows what they get up to. I don't know. It's always a delicious mystery cracking open a book for the first time. They could be anything from ancient recipes for stew to high arcana, even racy journals penned by elven poets.
I'll have his heart. Stranger, I'm bold to ask, but have you met a man named Denthis Ramori in the neighborhood? My worthless apprentice. He stole one of my spellbooks. Unfortunately for him, I am no fool. That book is protected by a ward invoking, Arkay or Akatosh. I imagine he regrets taking that book now. Why? I want my spellbook back, and I want to flay him alive. You can search for him, or his brother might know where he is. Dethys favors the tavern nearby. Oh, and please, don't mention the flaying.
I grew up in Narcissus. I can't believe this stupid plague almost turned the place into a ghost town.
What can I do for you? Valdem sent you, didn't he? Well, my brother robbed us both. We were supposed to share its secrets, but he ran off toward the tower. Joke's on him. I think Valdem changed the warding incantation to Arkay's beard.
Hello?
Fate mocks me.
Comrade, thank you for coming so quickly. We have need of you. Will you fight by our side? The Guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow. As we speak, 2 of my Guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the Guild has to offer. Meet up with them in the hills west of Davin's Watch. You can proceed from there. I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the wilds nearby, above the starved plains. A powerful benefactor. She hates that monsters can ruin the lives of everyday folk. Our benefactor has put gold behind her principles, and so we put our strength behind her cause. They are the tendrils of Cold Harbor, reaching into Nirn. The minions of Molag Bal erect dark shrines in his honor, landing sites for these horrors. The coin this contract brings is good, and in this time of trouble, we need a focus. Yes, I am new to my role as Guildmaster. The death of my mentor, Yofnir Iceblade, has been hard on the Guild. He was well liked among the rank and file. I hope the river has carried his soul where it wanted to go. He's a proud Redguard warrior, one of our best, and a follower of Stendarr. Merrick's full title is Resolute Warhorn. He's sworn to fight the Spawn of Oblivion wherever they touch Tamriel. Proof that the Guild accepts all kinds. A Khajiit. She does as much damage with her wicked tongue as with her curved blade. Taciturn, rude sometimes, but a cunning fighter. A powerful benefactor. She hates the size of the task. Our benefactor has asked we call in every guildmate, from the lowest associate on up. Every member of the Fighters Guild has been tasked with ending this Daedric corruption.
I'm Holgun, the Nord commander here in Davon's Watch. My men are the spine and strong arm of the Ebonheart Pact. I've heard good things about you. Let's see if they're true. The Covenant is attacking Davon's Watch. The Devils bombarded the northern district. Now they're ashore preparing to attack. I need every able hand in the battle to come. And you'll stand where you're needed. Right now, Grandmaster Tunvol Indural's at a manor in the north of the city. He's got a smart plan, but he needs help. Follow me or meet me there. Your choice. This port's the key to Stonefalls. That's why these Covenant bastards are attacking. They're keen to take the city, but we aren't going to let them. The Nords are here to defend the Pact. You'll find the manor along the north city wall. I'll be there with Tunvol.
I need a break.
Greetings, stranger. Long journey? Have you eaten yet? The large, foul-tempered rats on the docks taste really good. It's a pity the barkeep doesn't care for them. I don't know why.
Pardon me, I'm showing the Scale Sister around town before we take up blades for the Pact. He's a crank. He hates drunk singing in his bar. Apparently he only likes beautiful voices.
By the divines! The ale servers in this place get uglier by the day.
Damn rats. I hate them.
By the divines! The ale...
Is that right? Well then. Sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted.
A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory.
Sound like anyone you know? So what do you say?
JODJA1337.
Think you can be one of the
Welcome to
Undaunted?
my channel.
You sure? Dungeon delving and monster fighting is not for the weak of heart.
Good, but that's the easy part. The hard part is proving yourself.
Fungal Grotto seems like a good test. A dark, dank cave few return from. See if you can best whatever's inside. If you survive, come meet me back here, and we'll make it official.
Who knows no fear of Daedric Plains?
This is taking longer than I'd planned. Whoa there! Are you alright? The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
Community Showcase. Welcome to my channel.
Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's keep moving. Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, Vestige. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. The Prophet. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. He must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet. I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded. I'm sure you do, and I'll answer them as best I can. He's a strange one, no doubt about it, but he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things, the past, the future. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of Oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself. A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven. It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me. No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you. It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving. We should keep moving. plate, friend. Arcase Beard, you are good in a fight.
A god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
The God of Schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him. What was your name again? Target practice? Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured. I'll keep watch.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves. Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you, then? Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the underground. Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
Meanie said, "Welcome to the chat room, surprised face." Meanie said, "Sleek hi." Sweet Dark Dragoness said, "Who?" Meanie said, "Me." Meanie said, "My internet connection reset 2 minutes ago."
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the... Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you? Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck that, but you make the best of things. Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the Soul-Shriven, of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose. Ah, Lyris, girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me. An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage.
Welcome to my
the
channel.
Years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now. I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Better be careful. The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
JODJA1337. Welcome to my channel.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers! The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. Alright. Good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Molag Bal has his way. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyris sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it. Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring!
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come! I will protect you! Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard. A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb. Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! The Vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
Thank you for taking on my son.
Why carry on?
Feel free to take a look.
Oh dear, I'm not sure I can evacuate. This harp is awfully heavy, you know. I was performing when all of a sudden there was screaming and chaos. Dark shadows plunging from the sky, people lifted from the streets below. It was horrible.
scum shop. Welcome to my channel.
Okay, I'm online again. In a bit.
If you're willing to fight, so am I. Zamaja lies with...
I may be injured, but my shop is still open. Perhaps it will do you some...
Alright, so I just need 2 DPS there. Yeah, I think I have 1 coming as it is.
Thank you for taking...
This is just awful.
Feel free to take...
Do we need crowd control for this round, for trials?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you need
Lurks.
crowd control
Welcome to my
for,
channel.
for trials, or?
No, not really. Most of your bosses are going to be immune to any crowd control you have, and the ads usually kill before they actually need crowd control.
Okay.
Plus, crowd control affects it if you're trying to do a pull or something like that.
I'll swap some skills.
Okay, just need one last one, or all set after that. Well, they're almost set up, guys, but... Thieves Guild, you start in any, what do you call it? Outlaw hideouts.
Yeah, I think anyone. You'll hear her talking.
Yeah. Yep, fencer hideouts, yep. Same place you do fencing. I think we can actually start 11. I think we can do this 11-man. Just hoping to get a 12-man so we can actually get people what they need. Kill the Innocent is for Dark Brotherhood, which you get as soon as you enter Gold Coast. Alright folks, go ahead and head into the trial. We'll try to 11-man this. Folks who have never done this before, this is going to be normal mode Cloud Rest.
Only a great warrior could
And if you don't know what a sea slug is, well, imagine a Walmart greeter who turned into a slug.
Remember, divide and conquer. Take those
A Walmart greeter that turned into a slug.
Do you see how Cloud Rest has fallen? This will be Somerset's fate. If we don't stop that accursed Seaslode once and for all, we must stop Zamaja before her darkness spreads.
Meaning said.
Yeah, we're
And
just
now
going
I
up to the
crashed.
thing here. We're not going to
Sad
engage yet until
face.
everyone's in.
Meanie said. Sleek high.
Oh, loading screen, boss.
So annoying that the necromancer skills.
Sweet dark dragoness said. Hi Meanie I.
And summon Daedra in the middle of a town.
Meanie
He gets angry at me.
said. Udep was here X3.
But a ghost, that's just one step too far.
I think most of us are here.
I think we're missing only one.
Burst, yeah.
sorry about that. I was redoing my champion points.
No worries.
Trade with Khajiit?
Alright, looks like we're all here. Alright, folks, who are never done this before, you're going to focus on creepers. Those are those tendril things. You're going to focus on monstrosities. Those are the crab-looking things. When the actual boss comes down, you're going to focus first on the griffin, and then when the griffin is in the air, you're going to focus on the shade. That's actually the dude that's down there. I'll be solo tanking this today. Go ahead and keep yourself up using self heals if needed, but we have 2 healers, we should be fine with that. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go.
You'll fall to my blade, like the rest of Cloud.
Also, do not stand behind the tank. That's a general rule.
You think yourself worthy of my blade? Fool!
The Griffin first?
Yes, sit on the butt if you can. Griffin first.
Seems my soldier needs reinforcement.
Oh, I didn't sign somebody. Sasha, go downstairs, please. Okay, focus on the shade here. That's this dude right here. One hitting me. Do not stay up in the red if you can. So the thing I forgot to mention here, guys, mechanic-wise, Josh is downstairs right now taking on crystals. Oh, shit. Oh, these are all up.
Allow me to show you a griffin's strength.
Joris will send you down next time with her.
10.
Oh, interrupt, please. Thank you. Thank you. If we can get some more focus on the shade rather than the griffin. We'll be charging over here again. Just finish off the shade will be good.
My shadows are end.
Ignore the portal. Just focus the shade. We're gonna be good. Good job, guys.
Be pleased.
I suppose poor Garlandway wasn't so useful after all.
Looking for an Olorime sash if anybody finds one.
Be so foolish.
We'll avenge your death, Gallenway. I swear it.
Alright, for this one, similar mechanics as before, Jatoris and Sasha, I'm going to set you to go downstairs. This time, I'm going to call out somebody's name when the boss has a dot on somebody. They're going to start going red. We have to stack on top of them to split the damage. If you don't split the damage, somebody dies. Alright, gonna pull the monstrosity over to the creeper. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, remember, get on their butts.
Think you can fight me? Huh.
Also careful the red in this case. Shit, I don't have brain notifier on.
Come forth, my shadows!
Moving.
We can't allow the largest gateway to remain open. It must be collapsed from within.
Okay, whoever has the big yellow thing on them, stack on them. Sending a spear down. Somebody send that spear down, please. Just go up to it and hit X. Thank you. Stack on the shade if you can. There we go.
Community Showcase. Welcome to my channel.
Watch your Griffin. Don't get too close.
Or ends.
Kill the shade, we're good. There we go.
Now. If you're not going to play fair, neither am I.
No, I can't fall like this.
Yeah, this. If you get the dot on you in that case, you have to stack with everyone. You can't run away from people. Alright, 1 minute here while I fix my add-ons.
Quickly, let's move on.
Okay, guys, for this one, if your screen turns blue, weapon swap and count to 10. The mechanic on this one is if you get your screen turning blue and your character's like lightning charged, you'll do damage and then have a huge explosion at the end of 10 seconds. The way to avoid that is to weapon swap and keep yourself off of that bar until the effect goes away. It'll only be on one of your bars, though. Alright, guys, going in 3, 2, 1.
Zamasha bids me to fight, and so I shall. I shall prove myself worthy of Zamasha. Reinforcements.
Thank you. Focus on Shake. I got one person giving that res. Heals up. I see people. Oh! Somebody had the weapon swap up. Get reses up, please. Looks like getting reses up. Ignore portal. Just get DPS.
I already went down.
Damn. Okay, sorry. People there are going blue. Weapon swap now. Everyone else get away from them. He's almost dead.
Zamaja will
Good job, guys.
crush you. I'm sorry, Olorima. We failed you. How does it feel, Olorima, to see your companions
Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Wait, you go around.
Zamaja, you'll never get away with this.
Alright, folks who've never experienced a sea slug before, meet Zamaja. 22.7 million health. And she doesn't walk, she just kind of slithers around the room. Let's see, I got Sasha, I got Jatoris, I need one other to go downstairs, please. Put X in the chat if you've already done this before. Alright, Leanna, you're gonna go out down. Burst, you're gonna be the backup.
Meanie said. Raid looks weird.
Flowery, have you ever done the roaming healer? No. Okay. It's up to you guys. Orimus or Flowery, either one. I need one of you to be actually the furthest away from the group. So basically what's going to happen is everyone's going to be on Zamaja's butt attacking her. The other person, the other healer, is going to be far away from the group. And when she does her kiting thing, that kiting is going to go for the furthest person from the group. So you're basically going to be wandering around. In addition to that, any of those spears that drop, you're going to be going up, synergizing them, setting them down below so the group down below can use them. And that's pretty much your job, as well as healing. Sounds simple enough? Okay, you can handle that? Okay. Oh, Auremus, where are you?
I'm at DP with DPS and
Do you need yeah, do you have food on? Or do you need food?
I have food up.
You're 14k though.
Yeah. I need to change my gear later.
Okay.
Is it too squishy?
It might be one-shot territory. If anyone has some Witch's Brew to share, that'd probably get you done if you don't have that. Yeah, Flowery would be the kiter. Now, for everyone else, you're going to go ahead and stay behind the boss at almost every time that you can. She has a nasty little AoE that comes for anyone that's in front of her, so the tank should always keep her facing them. Yeah, Leon, if you could share that, would be good. Meanwhile, remember the order of priority. You want to take down the monstrosities, which are those crab-looking things, the creepers, then the bosses. Don't worry about the other ads so much. For this fight, you will have times that you see 8 red AoE on the ground here. Roll dodge out if it's a conal one coming from the center that's actually going to pull you down. You want to avoid that if possible. And in the final phase of the fight, everyone's going to have to stack on the back of her and just DPS her down. It's best to just show it and explain, rather than try to explain it all, though. Alright, I'm going to put a ready check in group here. Somebody's not ready? Okay, we're ready. Let's go. Okay, everyone on our butt.
The power of the sea slode? It shall be your last mistake. Fools, you shall join the Weltenars in defeat.
JODJA1337. Welcome to my channel.
Portal group, get ready. Portal group, go down. One died down there. Two died down there. Please, backups, get down there, please.
It's already exposed, you just gotta grab it.
Okay, go down. Shit. Take that pulled down. Come back up. Takes upstairs again.
Those shadow tendrils are dangerous. Be on guard.
Okay, get on tendrils, please. Shit. Creeper up, please destroy it. Stay upstairs. Stay upstairs. Yeah. Other side of the room, Executor. Kill the creeper.
Destroy the gateway source of power. The largest into her shade is crippled.
Okay, Shadow of Jelmaj is up. Get on our butt. If you have getting darkness on you, keep it out of the group, please.
Heal yourselves, or those shadows will continue to drain you.
Thank you. Creeper up.
On your guard. Those tendrils were perilous.
Focus on her.
Quickly, heal yourself, or those shadows will continue to drain you.
Keep on her butt, guys.
Heal yourself, or those shadows will continue to drain you.
Keep focusing her.
I may have fallen, but so too have the Welkanars.
Zamaja is defeated, but my companions, my friends, all gone.
Go ahead and link anything you don't want.
To be in vain. I'll make sure the Welkanar traditions live on. I'll rebuild my order and keep protecting Somerset. I swear it.
folks that need advice, Relic Winds is a pretty good stamina set. Olorime is a pretty good healer set. And Soria is a pretty good magic set. Gallonway, you can probably skip. Alright, AS is going to be next as well. Also, make sure to get your coffer too. Ooh, Relic on bow. That'll be good for you, Sandra. I have a...
It was a hard battle, but Zamaja has been defeated. We may not have been able to save Cloudrest, but there was no telling what devastation she had planned for the rest of Somerset. You've done this Isle a great service. As long as Somerset needs us, my order will remain. I'll rebuild, train new riders to honor our traditions. We'll come back from this defeat stronger than ever. I assure you, this isn't the end of the Welkanars. I still can't believe you were able to defeat Zamaja. A feat not even the Welkanars could accomplish, in all their might. I'm so grateful the stars led you to Cloudrest. I believe Zamaja's dark powers were sourced from her amulet. Where she found such an item, I have no idea. It must have been gifted by someone quite powerful. Still, now I know how best to face such power, should I meet it again.
Which one are we doing next? Oh, silent.
vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you. We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate. You'll find the people of Bleakrock all across the island. Darj, the hunter, went to Skyshroud Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Sane, my sergeant, is out at Hossen's Folly.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind, and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. I sense your answer. I cannot... Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path, but perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
Alright, we have two coming in.
Good to see you up and around. Figured you were crossing
Community
the bridge
Showcase.
to Sovngarde.
Welcome to my channel.
I've got what you need.
This last trial we're doing?
No, I'm gonna do SS after. That person came in just for this run.
Okay.
We can probably get like 10 or 12, 11 in this. So I'm just trying to get as many people in as I can. Yoda's on the docket here, so we have 2 slots open.
Take a load off our backs.
Does that mode have the same mechanics or different stuff?
Different stuff.
Just...
Do you need to take a break for this trial, Sasha, or next?
This one.
This one? If you want to.
Okay.
I thought you needed the Destro staff from here, though.
Oh, I kept farming it. I finally got it.
Yay! And you have to get like one more for your other tunes, right?
Not really. I just thought it sounded really good. I'm not sure. The build I put together hit pretty hard, but it was so squishy it was almost unusable in PvP.
That's what usually happens. You have to have a guard to use that build, from what I've seen. If I know the one you're looking at.
I was using Moonhunter and Willpower and the Silent stuff. It hit hard though. I just feel like that the build needs some tweaks, and it's probably more for like a health-based Magicka build than a ward one. It's so much into spell damage, your wards suffer quite a bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go do that later.
Alright. Jeez. Okay. I have 3 slots open, but if I can get 2 slots, I'll be happy.
I would have enjoyed tangling with the orcs at Marlock's Maw. They're strong fighters, almost as strong as Nord.
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile? You look capable. I could use some help. If you aren't afraid of a ruthless, dastardly scoundrel. Let me start again. I represent Cyrodiilic Collections, a society dedicated to finding, retrieving, and restoring lost treasures of the Argonians. Our society consists of my sister, myself, and a few associates. We've been preparing an expedition to return the antiquities we've recovered to Murkmire, deep in the heart of Black Marsh. Unfortunately, our competition has become aggressive. One in the
Yeah, I think we'll just try to 9-man this.
Darius. He's a looter of history who cares only about profit.
Yoda's getting back on
He
his
was a
guy
member
here.
of our society until he stole our research and disappeared. I need you to infiltrate the nearby Outlaws' refuge and find out what Margus is up to.
Meanie said. BOOP. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Beeb.
While I've never visited an Outlaws' refuge myself, I have it on good authority that all manner of ne'er-do-wells frequent such places.
MR
Scoundrels,
Destructoid.
black marketeers, and smugglers of ill repute.
Said.
Just the sort of company that
X33.
Margus keeps.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. The raid was fun, smiley face. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Though to be honest, I had no idea what was happening. Meanie said. Yes, and it's just gonna get better as you're getting to know what's going on X3.
Talk to a few more connected rapscallions that conduct business down there. I know a few of them by reputation. Look for Grathal, an information broker, Urzashi, an antiquities black marketeer, and Ashundir, a historic treasure smuggler. We're historic investigators. We research and seek out antiquities stolen from the Argonian homeland. When we find them, we return them to Black Marsh. Well, that's the plan. We have a few more items to collect before we make our first journey. Certainly the most important ones. We do need to raise enough gold to finance our operations,
All right,
though.
got Yoda coming
We're
in.
held down to a few items to eventually open a museum in Blackmarsh. A place where these cultural
Seth's coming
treasures
in
can
too.
be enjoyed by everyone. My sister Thamia became fascinated with Argonian history during our time at the university. When she returned home, her stories intrigued me, and I became interested in the topic as well. I can't wait to join her in Murkmire. As soon as we recover the last of the Argonian antiquities on my list, we'll organize an expedition to that region of Blackmarsh. My sister's gone on ahead to set up a base camp and smooth the way with the locals.
Welcome. You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. And what are you doing, meanie? Laughing face. Meanie said. Lil break from Warframe, tongue sticking out. Meanie said. Staying awake. Meanie said. At 21HOURS now RAYS3. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Jesus X.X.
Alright, we got 10 at least.
Said. My most condolences to your dreams.
Do I detect the bouquet of tears of Amaya?
Meanie said.
Ah, it's good to
I
make a new
can't fix
business
my shutter
acquaintances.
myself.
Remember
Laughing
Naril Helaron,
face.
my friend. We may see each other again.
Meanie said. So I stay up and try to fall asleep during sunlight RAYS3.
I grew up in Narcissus.
Meanie
I can't
said.
believe this stupid plague
Then
almost
it
turned the
can't
place
wake
into
me
a
up.
ghost town.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. I never couldn't get sleep in daytime.
I don't deserve this.
Meanie said. Well, as said earlier today, be super bored RAYS3. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. How about counting sheeps? Meanie said. Nah, I usually listen to music or watch TV, tongue sticking out. Meanie said. At night forensic files, at day something. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Forensic files? That would give me nightmares. Meanie said. It's pretty enjoyable to me. Oh.
What? How? Oh, right. The book. Praise Vivek.
Up and to the left.
Thank you for releasing me. I'll run right to him and explain. By the way, I have an amazing idea for a spell that makes everyone else around you smell better. It will change everything.
What is it? 1,000 greetings, Wayfarer. This is no place for casual visitors. You have wandered into a nest of vipers. But have no fear. Ashundir will take care of you. Come closer and let us conduct business. Oh, I prefer merchant.
I don't know what you're talking about,
but call me what you will. I transport rare and valuable antiquities, no questions asked. I'm also considered the most
just fall right
knowledgeable
off.
Argonian relics expert outside of Black Marsh.
It's perfectly
So,
safe. It has a
how can
guardrail.
I help you this day? Ah, I know Margus well. We both deal in antiquities. He actually approached me recently. As a consultant, you understand. So I'm familiar.
I suppose no one's
with
asked
Margus's current plans.
how is this being held
I
up?
am happy to share that information in exchange for a
there's
magic
magic.
favor.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Aggression. There is no
Mechanics? Yeah, we're not telling you the
my
mechanics.
friend.
You're gonna figure it out.
Ashundir said he would take care of you,
Hit
and
stuff.
indeed he will.
Yep.
Margus has associated himself with a band of thugs and outlaws. They hide in a cave like rabid guar. The cave is called
Leanna,
the
is that you?
Sunless Hollow, and it's located not too far from here. I have one more secret for you, Wayfarer, so listen well. Margus and his associates are dangerous. I suggest caution. And with that, our business comes to an end.
If you're looking for
Oh!
you've come to the right place. I am the most
Udo,
knowledgeable
stay still.
worker in the
Longboard.
refuge. On
Welcome
the
to
other
my
hand,
channel.
If you work for the town guard, I have no idea what we're talking about. Well, information is my primary business, and business is good. Which reminds me, I never give anything away for free, especially information. Perform a favor
Jardar,
for me.
it's
Then
on you.
I'll
Stay
tell
still.
you what
Stay
I
still.
know
Oh, okay.
about Margus
Gotcha.
Darius. The best kind. One that benefits us both. Allow me to mark a house on your map. Inside you'll find a crate that contains an elegant jacket. I am something of a snappy dresser, and I want that jacket. Bring it to me, and I'll tell you all about Margus. I knew you'd be back. That is my business. Well, get to it.
Good job. See, do I have to explain any of this? Just kill. That's all. That's all you need to know. Kill.
Was that a boss?
Has inventory to catalog, and my assistant has yet to return. I sent him to retrieve a package, but he never came back. Bothersome. You don't take a hint very well, do you? To answer your question, this
next
market
one, stay out of the
buys and
red.
sells certain items of historic value. We maintain an extensive list of wealthy collectors, and are always on the lookout for specific relics. Why do you? You want to know about Margus? Interesting. Very well. Perform a service, and this one will tell you what you want to know. Locate my assistant and bring him back. Or at least tell me if it is time to hire a new one. Good help is so hard to find.
This one sent Argar to an old ruin. He was to pick up a package from some thieves we do business with and bring it to me. Here, let me mark the location on your map. Go find out what happened to him. Then, I will tell you about Margus Darius.
No charge to have a look.
Great, another customer.
What is it?
Okay, for this next boss, there is mechanics. I will explain a little bit of it. First, stay behind the boss. Second, when he starts jumping from side to side, or I say hop phase, stay either at the entrance here, or at where he is standing right now. He'll hop from that side to that side with a big, huge AoE, and it's going to be annoying. I see that, yes, Flower, you got it. You're going to be doing the kitey thing over here. Meanwhile, Tank is going to do his own thing. When he does his lightning phase, move around in a circle, stay away from other people, kite those little lightning balls that are going to come at your feet. Everyone has to move around for that part. And in addition to that, when the spheres come out, spheres are a priority because they will shield the boss, so kill those as soon as possible. Otherwise, try to stay alive, kill the boss, all the good stuff.
Holgen said you were reliable. I trust his instincts.
It's not that
I
bad.
know there is much work to do.
Alright. Best way to do it is to do it.
Covenant closes on us like Nick's hounds on a kill. They think they've already won the city. They're entirely wrong. They are doomed to the last man. You are the plan. There's a relic beneath the city, guarded by spirits of my ancestors. For me to fight them would be blasphemy, but you aren't of House Indoril. The entrance is through the tomb
Into the middle.
across the square. Bring the relic here. Only that you need.
Notice he goes to that side and
Try to
that
reason
side.
with my ancestors, but
Back and
they
forth,
do
back
not
and forth.
understand our peril. You must succeed where I cannot.
God damn it. Get reses up. Kite.
You got this. Solo boss kill incoming.
Oh shit, you're all dead? Alright, I'll rest. Or reset here. There we go. Yeah. If you're not used to like the jumping and all that stuff, I think it's every 20%, is that correct? It's either every 15 or every 20% here. If you're not used to it, just stay in the entrance here or where he is right now. That is typical places to just hang around, basically. Remember to block as well. You cannot roll dodge out of those.
Dragoness said, I am going to stop here for today. Thank you for watching.
Someone's not ready.
Meanie said. Okay, thanks for the stream, have a great day and a good night. X3